Hello everyone. I would like to share my hair transplant story with you guys. I know everyone is very curious to understand. So I have invested like 4 years initially to research a doctor which can provide me a good density as well as a good hairline. I was looking in US. I'm actually coming from US here to India to get that transplantation done. I researched there for 3 years. I was talking to really number one doctors in US. I was looking in doctors in India, but as I said, I was looking for a doctor who can provide me a good coverage, good density as well as a good hairline. And I did my hair transplant 1.5 years back, and still I feel my density is remaining the same. Overall, I really like the experience.
So it has been around 1.5 years. We had did transplant for you. We did FUT and FUE combination. So how was your overall experience? Where do you live?
I live in California. Yeah. Overall experience is amazing. I don't feel like I have done the hair transplant. It's just not me. It's all about others as well. My parents, my friends. My colleagues, they even don't remember I was really having a big hair loss. So actually before the hair transplant, I've done like 3 to 4 years of research.
3 to 4 years?
Absolutely 3 to 4 years.
What was your grade of baldness?
So I think it was definitely 5 plus.
Okay, it was empty in front as well as back portion also?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I was very much worried about this because I wanted a hair transplant to be done by a doctor who can not only provide me a good density but as well as a good hairline, so that it is a very natural. So I was looking in US. I met like very good doctors in US. I was but still not confident this is the right doctor for me. I came to India before the hair transplant. I met a doctor in Delhi as well, but again I was not impressed, and finally I decided to go with Doctor Suneet Soni.
So why we did FUT and FE combination? There is a straightforward basic reason behind that. We get more grafts. We leave more graft for your future extraction. So if you get more graft, what we can do a good density in front. What you can see, the frontal density looks pretty good. It looks properly covered, and it gives a natural looking hairline, because in FUT we extract very thinner single hair graft which we use in a zigzag pattern in frontal area. I have created a widow's peak here. You can observe a small dip in the frontal area.
Yeah.
So this is known as a widow's peak. So there is a frontal dip which gives a sharper image to your face. It gives more natural and sharper image. By doing combination we get more grafts, so we can cover bigger areas. Can you look down please? Yes. So we covered almost from front to back of your scalp, and best part is we have more and enough grafts left on the back side of scalp for future extraction. What matters is more coverage and natural looking hairline, aesthetically superior, and leaving donor area unharmed. No more complications like scarring or reduced density, so that we can reharvest your donor from backside for the future things. how do you feel about your previous hair compared to the hairline which you have previous to the transplant or balding area?
Yeah, so prior to my hair transplant, I had very less in between. So I used to take my left side and cover it up, and it was like a very flat kind of this. So after the hair transplant, I got this natural look. I feel myself 5 to 10 years younger.
Does anybody recognize this a transplant?
Absolutely not. In fact, not my mother and father. They don't even remember me how I was looking prior to that. So that's where the beauty is of this hairline, is that you.
So it's difficult to identify any reduction in hair density or any scar mark on the backside because it is absolutely merged with the back of your scalp. We did a trichophytic closure for your strip harvest and FUE from the safe donor zone, not from the higher or the lower area. So we can re-extract few grafts from the same area as well as another strip from the same area.
Here, so my journey is I reached 1 day before the hair transplant. I was well rested. All my doubts regarding the transplant was answered by the doctor. I had that hair thinning from last 10 years, so I had a very bald patch right in front and the back, and you will see that it's very natural. If you see the hairline, it's very natural. So he answered all my questions around. I had a really question around the FUT because it's the general feeling among people that FUT is a very painful process. But actually it was not. It was very well taken care of. What I had was FUT plus FUE combined method, which gave me a really good coverage. So now I feel like my hair transplant has never happened. In fact, my colleagues, my friends, they don't know that I had the transplant done. So that's the kind of an experience I had. And I really appreciate the doctor. I'm very thankful to him for providing this service. It was a seamless, no pain. It was a completely painless, and overall experience was good. On the day of the surgery, I was very well rested. I didn't know it went so fast without any pain. It was pain free. I had in between a gap. I had a lunch. In the night we had a dinner, and next day I was just set to fly back.